All right. Hey, Geminis. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back. If you're returning subscribers, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you tuning in, okay? I also would appreciate some likes and any new subscriptions, all right? So today we're getting into your weekly love reading, okay? We're going to see what's going on for you. And I just want to say I do apologize because I've noticed, like, whenever I upload videos, they're being set to private, and I go back and check and I'm like, why is this locked? So they're being set to private. So if you see like any late subscriptions or I mean, not subscriptions, but any late postings, it's actually because for some reason, I don't know if I'm doing that or if I'm just not paying attention, but either way, that is occurring. I noticed, like, I post a video and I might go back a day or two later because I don't always check right away. I just make sure I upload them. Anyway, they've been coming up as like private, so I'm just editing and going in. So maybe that's for a reason. Maybe there is interesting, getting a phone call in the middle of this reading, but okay, maybe it's just a bit of an interference. But anyway, we're going to get into this now. So I did already get some energy out for you guys. Oh, another quick little message. So I am actually currently offering personal readings. So I'm leaving all of that information in the description box. I am currently using like Cash App for payment, okay? And there's a number that you can text that I'm also putting in the description box for anybody who, again, would like to book a personal reading. If you do, I would love that. I'm greatly appreciative for any of your services, any donations, etc., etc. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. Anything else? Not right now. If I do, I'll say it. But all right, so we're gonna get into this. Always remember to I keep calling you Taurus. Some of you are like, I don't know if you're on the cusp or if you're dealing with a Taurus, but Taurus was coming out heavily in your in your shuffle when I was pre-shuffling. I was definitely getting a lot of Taurus energy. So some of you could definitely be dealing with the Taurus, or somehow Taurus has something significant to do with this reading today, okay? So, Geminis. So I feel like Gemini, you're connecting with somebody who I feel is like, this is definitely somebody who don't play about you. This is somebody who's willing to go to war for you, hurt somebody for you. So this is somebody who could be a very protective energy. But I'm not getting in like a possessive way or a controlling way. This is just somebody who is really there for you or really has your back. Honest also came out, so this person could definitely be a very honest and straightforward person. Okay, I am getting like a lot of heart chakra. As soon as I started shuffling for you and tapping into the energy, definitely getting a lot of heart chakra energy. So a lot of you could be releasing, doing some healing, releasing some old energies. And a lot of you, maybe it's love, just, that heart chakra activation. We also have this energy here, holiday love, making peace. So there could be some mending of, connections if you're currently involved. And I do feel like this is a set of Geminis who are currently like involved with someone, or at least like, I feel like there's a connection that's already like set, right? Or like, even if this is someone you recently met, I'm definitely feeling that energy here. Like maybe this is someone that you are making plans with. The holiday season is coming up. Literally, we have the Christmas tree. So we know we just hit December. So it looks like you could be having a nice Christmas, a nice romantic Christmas. So, we all love that. A lot of intimacies, conversation, just really connecting. It feels like this could be a really nice connection, but we're going to get into it. We're going to see what the energy is showing. We're gonna see what's going on this week for you and this person, Gemini. Okay. All right, let's see. This is like a double deck. I put these cards together. I'm also getting very calming energy too. I mean, I am playing some music in the background. I usually don't, but I am today. Just setting the mood. I feel that too. Like just setting the mood. I found my favorite candle. I love this candle. I love the smell of it. I buy them in like bulk, and I thought I didn't have any more, and I literally found it. So found the last one. So I don't know, this energy feels really nice, really peaceful, very calm. So I like that. Okay, so let's get into this, Gemini. Let's see, Spirit, who's the person that Gemini is connecting to this week in romance? Love and romance. Ooh, so we have the Fool. So, hey, maybe on the contrary, maybe this is a new person. Maybe this is a new cycle, a new beginning with someone that you already know. Could be an Aries as well, with the Fool showing up here. Yeah, so somebody who is, you know, I feel like excited for this new beginning. Ooh, the Tower. Scorpio. Wow. Definitely speaking of new energy. I'm also getting like pop-up energy from like I heard an ex. So like a past person could be popping up, and there could be some mending or some reconciliation happening after this retrograde. So that's also interesting. Maybe this could also be like a sudden, unexpected connection that comes in, or that like suddenly, or I'm getting like something that could just like deepen, like a sudden deepening of a current connection, or something happens and it brings you two closer. This could also be someone showing up unexpectedly. Maybe this person has recently had some changes. I'm also getting like somebody like traveling, moving at this time, and you guys like suddenly connect. So definitely strong Aries, strong Scorpio showing up here. All right. You know what? I'm actually being called to this deck too. Let me get one more clarifier for who this person is for Gemini. I keep wanting to say Taurus. I don't know why. Some of you are definitely on the cusp, or you have like a strong Taurus placement. Definitely. Or there's a strong Taurus in your chart or somebody you're connecting with. All right, Spirit, can I get one more card for who this person is for Gemini? Ooh, okay. So this is someone soul searching, safe to love. Yeah, okay, trust is definitely coming out. So whoever this person is, Gemini, you're connecting with, this is definitely somebody you can trust. Because, like, literally, honest, trust, this is somebody, wow, I love this. This is definitely somebody who, and I feel like this may be strong for those who have trust issues, those who, you know, find it hard to trust others, especially if it's someone new or someone that you've had, you know, some sort of issues with, and, you know, if this is a reconciliation. But this is someone who's doing soul searching. I guess that's why, I see why. This is inner work, deeper meaning, spiritual path. So this is someone who's on their spiritual journey, on their spiritual path. Maybe they are, I feel like this, whoever this is, they're going through like a big change in their life. Like I said, maybe it is a move, maybe it is some sort of transition. But the person you're connecting with, yeah, I don't know. This is massive change for them in particular. And this is somebody who's honest and truthful. Like somebody who you can trust. So emphasis on that. This is a trustworthy person. This is an honest person. Someone you can like let your guards down with. And that's what I'm also getting. Their energy feels kind of soft. Calming. This may be somebody who calms your anxiety if you have anxiety. This is somebody who like Yeah. Almost regulates your nervous system, if you will. Somebody who regulates your nervous system. All right, so let's see. So how is this person seeing Gemini? Going in this reading. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. We have determination. Okay, so they're seeing you in your, I'm getting like a feisty energy. Your energy may be a bit different. The Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah. I guess this could be a newer energy, or like I said, a reconciliation. But this person sees you as somebody who is more on the fast track. You might be opposites, because I feel like this person's energy is more calming and soothing. And you might be like on the go. You might be doing a lot. Fast-paced life. That's kind of what I'm getting. But this person sees you working towards goals. Maybe this person feels like you're moving pretty quickly. Ace of Cups again. This person sees that you want to, you know, settle down really quickly or start this, because you're literally facing this person. So this is someone you're going towards. Maybe you're initiating something with this person. Yeah, Ace of Swords. A lot of aces coming out for you. Definitely could be an earth sign from the past that's coming in, or that you're going towards. Yeah, that there was a disconnect with. All right, how are they feeling, Spirit, about Gemini? If you guys know a Taurus, there's a Taurus that really wants your attention. Like, they really want your attention. All right, how does this person feel about Gemini? The Seven of Swords. This person feels like, oh, Eight of Swords, planning. This person might feel like things are moving too quickly. I'm not going to take all of these though. Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, planning. I see a lot more mental energy for this person and their feelings. Right? Deception. Definitely got to clarify their feelings. This might be somebody who's not fully vocalizing or opening up about their feelings. Like how they feel for you. Sarah, how does this person feel for Gemini? Person in this reading, how do they feel? Yeah, contemplation, sketchy, unsure, playing game. Okay, I figured that. This person doesn't know if they can trust you. Look, I said you guys are opposites. Opposites attract, bad boy, different path, insane attraction, balance each other out. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this person feels like they're gonna, like their energy kind of regulates your nervous system. But that, I feel like baby Geminis, and I know I've recently met a lot of Geminis, like all at once, and y'all are a lot, okay? But I love it. I actually like Geminis, at least as friends or, you know, coworkers, that sort of thing. But I don't think I've ever known this many Geminis in my life, literally. I like just within the last like 6 months, I want to say 2025, I've come in contact with more Geminis than I can freaking count at this point. And you guys are cool, but I feel like there's something, like maybe this person feels like you're moving too fast, or you're wanting to, you know, take things to the next level. I feel like that's what it is. Like, this person isn't sure. I get you being more sure about this person than they are of you. And I feel like it may not be just because of you. I feel like because this person is going through such massive changes, possibly even like a spiritual awakening or some sort of ascension, it's like, you know, this person is a bit on edge. Even though they're still calm and like their energy feels nurturing and supportive, almost like a warm blanket. I literally just heard warm blanket. Like, their energy feels warm and protective. Whoever this is, they are a great protector for you, or they would definitely like show up for you. But this person is, like I said, I feel like they're unsure. Maybe they feel like there's too many like differences. Maybe they're not sure if you guys are like on the same like path, same wavelength. Like maybe this is a more spiritual person and you're a bit more eccentric, or I heard flighty. This person might feel like you're flighty, especially with this Knight of Swords. They kind of see you as focused on your goals and aspirations, but that also might like give this person a sense of unsafety, like not knowing if they can emotionally invest in you or, you know, show up in the way that they may want to. So that's something there. That's something. Let me see. Let me get one more about how they see you. Let's get one. So how does this person see Gemini currently? Back together. Fresh start, second chances, good vibes only. Yeah, if this is an ex or just somebody from your past, yeah, feeling it again. This person may be afraid of coming towards you or you coming towards them because, again, of like a past indiscretion or past, you know, challenge that the two of you had. So this is causing this person some mental, I heard mind fuckery. So this is causing this person to be in their head. If there were any type of indiscretions in the past, this is something that this person is still thinking about. I don't feel like they're like, obviously they're open to you. I do get them being open to you in a way, but I do feel like that's something that this person is still kind of considering, as they should, especially ever going to the past. I mean, I'm not a big fan of double dipping or backsliding or opening old doors, because I usually burn those doors down. I don't usually leave an opening, but hey, okay. Let's see. So what is this person's intentions for Gemini, with Gemini? Ooh, okay. The Nine of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands. So in this deck, the Nine of Wands says resilience, even though it's usually seen as like being guarded and kind of like closed off, not open. I do see them kind of, yeah, the Eight of Cups. I do see them being guarded towards you. I do see them, and I don't even feel like they're guarded towards you. I get them just kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, testing the waters, if you will, not showing their full hand, being in their feels, but not necessarily wanting to disclose that information, not necessarily wanting to dive in too quickly. This feels like somebody who wants to take it very slowly and very paced. I heard self-paced, to make them feel more comfortable. So I don't know what happened in the past with you guys. Let me just see really quick. So what happened in the past with Gemini and this energy here? Introspection. We got the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. So this is definitely a spiritual person. Maybe you're a spiritual person. Maybe in the past, this is weird. I'm kind of getting like in the past, maybe you were like the more soft one, spiritually, you know, one, and this is somebody who maybe wasn't. So maybe the energies have actually flipped between you and this person. The energy dynamics, excuse me, I feel like possibly flipped. I feel like in the past, one of you or the both of you had deeper emotions than were expressed. I feel like there's I heard a set of emotions that were kept hidden or kept secret. So maybe it was the same kind of dynamic, but again, maybe, I don't know why I'm getting flipped. King of Cups showing up here. So again, that strong Scorpio energy. Yeah, I feel like there weren't a lot of emotions expressed. Heavy fear here. So this is most likely somebody who has like abandonment wounds. right? Or maybe they've been told in the past that they're too much, or they're too aggressive. So maybe they are too aggressive in love, especially with the "I'll hurt someone over you." Maybe this is somebody who like shows up in a connection very strong, very much like, you're my person. And I don't get it's in a negative, possessive way. This person's energy isn't possessive, but it's just like very protective. And I feel like maybe other people have taken that to the extreme, or has made this person feel like that was just too extreme or too much. So there's something here with that. And this person may be afraid of like being hurt again, or because they're not really giving me much emotion here. Their energy feels good though. It feels very relaxed or soothed. Maybe they've been meditating, especially if they're on a spiritual journey. Meditating, getting, look, the Hierophant. Yeah, so this could be somebody who's recently, since there was a disconnect, or if you don't necessarily know this person, this could be somebody who's like have recently, joined a different, like a spiritual group or a class, or gained some sort of skill to level themselves up spiritually, and that's showing up here. Definitely a lot going on in the heart chakra with this person. This person may be a bit closed off, or may have like an unbalanced or a blocked heart chakra. I'm getting that. Yeah, heart and sacral. So that's showing up too. So this may be somebody who doesn't necessarily know how to like express their emotions. Or this may be somebody who expresses their emotions through like physical touch, intimacy, sexy times, stuff like that. Okay, what is this person's intentions? The 9 of Wands when it comes to Gemini. The 3 of Wands, vision. Yeah, this is somebody who's safeguarding their desires. Look, the Empress. This is some. They may want to have children too. This may be somebody who sees like a family with you, or they see themselves having something long term. A lot of growth in this, but this is also somebody who is not necessarily wanting to divulge into that. Or they may even be like keeping themselves from like thinking about it, or in expectation. This may be somebody who's not even like, it's giving, they don't want to get their hopes up too high. So there may be a level of pessimism coming from them as well, right? It might be a level of pessimism coming from them as well. This person's intentions. Spirit, when it comes to Gemini, and love and romance. What is their intentions? Double life, living a lie, secret affair, hidden truths, emotional betrayal. Yeah, coming clean, confessing, opening up, being truthful. Yeah, raw emotions. That's what I feel here, Gemini. This is somebody who never opened up about what they truly feel and how they truly see you, what they really want with you. And I think that's because they felt like you were just too flighty, or you didn't make them feel secure in some way. But it's not your job to make someone else feel secure. This may be someone who, I feel like I'm getting somebody who, expects you to kind of like read their mind, if you will, or to like automatically know their intentions or what they want. Or maybe this is somebody who's not willing to open up if you don't open up. I don't know. I'm not sure. That I feel like that part will, kind of click with whomever it clicks with. Like if that's your story, I feel like you know where to place that energy. But I get this person coming clean. I get this is somebody who, and this might be an ex, like a random ex who like literally has gone through something and they pop up like I don't know, out of the blue, and they want to confess this. They may not know exactly what you two could have, and maybe it's not even like meant for you two to have anything or to like reconcile, even though that energy is obviously here. I feel like this is something that this person needs to get off their chest, and they're really like contemplating how the situation can go, how it can pan out and turn out. All right, so what's their next actions towards Gemini? Another romance this week. What are they doing? The Page of Cups. They're coming in small. This person wants to communicate. They may even be showing up in your dreams. Yeah, this person is afraid. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Their money could also be like in the shits right now. Like I heard in the toilet. So money may not be good either for them. And so maybe that's also contributing to like why they're a bit detached from their emotions. But for some reason they feel like they have to tell you something. Maybe that's why they're like a little congested or clogged in their emotions, because they just haven't let... I've learned, like, if you don't let emotions flow, even if you don't want to feel them, even if you don't want to acknowledge them, you have to, in order for that energy to like flow, in order for that movement, to be in flow, right? You can't just be like, oh, I don't want to feel this. You're gonna clog. You become like emotionally constipated or blocked even. So this person is coming in to communicate. So, well, like I said, yeah, the 3 of Cups. I don't get an automatic commitment just yet. Yeah, oh yeah. They're definitely coming in. Yeah, they're hoping that you can... They're hoping that... Damn. Okay. All right, that's a lot of people. Maybe this is a gathering or some sort of party or an invite. Maybe this person invites you somewhere where there's a lot of people. But I definitely get this is somebody who's communicating with you. Maybe even communicating with you through others, or like relaying messages through others as well. But I do see this person wanting to come together, wanting to... And I feel like there's a big fear around communicating with you at this time or letting this out. This feels like something you may not even be aware of. Like you may not even be aware that this person has feelings or emotions that they want to like express to you. I get you kind of like being in your own world. You got things to do. You're busy. Maybe you're holiday shopping, traveling for, you know, for the holidays, things of that nature. And this person shows up. Maybe they show up with a gift. Maybe there's a Christmas party or even like a New Year's party or something like that this person like wants to invite you to, or they just send you an anonymous invitation. Yeah, the opposites attract is showing up again. Rock bottom, jail, karma, legal trouble, life falling apart. Yeah. Look, a message. Yeah, this person is definitely coming in to message you. Again, there's something about opposites. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow state. Yeah. So, Gemini, be prepared. This person is definitely coming in to communicate with you. And I feel like they're going to be a bit more, you know, they're going to be more playful. You may not see this guarded side. I feel like that's just what's on the back end in their mind. You may not see that. So they may come in kind of playful, maybe even a little flirty. Maybe they may be emotional and talk about something going on in their life or with their family, just to kind of get their foot in the door. Just to kind of get their foot in the door when it comes to you. Love affair, 69. Third party, hooking up, possible. Controversy. Maybe this person, like, maybe you see this person and they tell you about their life or what's going on, and that conversation kind of leads to more controversy, scandal, disbelief, hidden reveal. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with you. Maybe maybe they've recently had some big change, or or drama in their life since you two disconnected. And I do feel like they're going to talk to you about this. What is this love affair about? I do feel like they're going to talk to you or open up about it. They may tell you that they're not talking to someone or that they recently broke it off with someone. Hell, if they was dating somebody after you, they may tell you about that situation, Gemini. So, I heard hearing through the grapevine. Yeah. But this is somebody who's trying to rebuild their stability. They're working on themselves, working on their life. And I do get a message. I definitely do get a message. Let's see. Oh, the Magician. I feel like this person is going to communicate when they feel like more. Yeah, this is definitely a spiritual connection. Maybe you were more spiritual than them in the past. And now, you know, they've tapped into their spirituality. Or again, they've been doing some healing or some working on themselves. And that's allowed them to tap more into that side of them with that Magician coming out. I mean, that is Gemini energy as well. My dog out there whining. Yeah. he hears things outside. He doesn't like that. Doesn't make him feel safe. He be needing some reinforcement. So I'm gonna go get to him. But Gemini, I mean, I like this for the most part. I don't know what you're doing. I feel like you may not even know this or be aware of like what's going on with this person or what this person planned to do. Gemini, what's going on with you? What are you doing? This is all this person's energy. Change. Okay, so you're going through change. You're busy. I see that. Yep, you're tapped in, of course. You're getting that higher knowledge and perspective. So I feel like you're living your own life and you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with in life. But do expect this is someone who's going to come around. And I feel like it could be before. You know, Christmas or during Christmas, New Year's season, the holiday season, obviously. So that could be soon. You may be like dating right now. You could be dating somebody else. Hell, you could have multiple options with that lovers and Two of Pentacles. That's another thing. This person, you know, definitely knows you have options. Yeah. Look like you have options. Wow. Double Ten of Wands. Burden. So you yourself may be, you know, leaving behind certain burdens of your own right now. Just due to, and I feel like this could be in love or like finances, that sort of thing. I feel like you got some big options. So, yeah, I feel like you're minding your business. I really don't get like communication between you guys happening. But it's weird because the energy doesn't feel separated. So even if you're not with this person, there's definitely still an energetic cord. Yeah, stability. Four of Pentacles. There's still a sense of you two holding on to this connection. Page of Swords. Definitely still some watching, lurking, you know, thinking about each other. Even if there isn't communication, which I don't think there is. So this is definitely feeling like, but whoever this is, they still have feelings for you. They're still attached to you emotionally. Tower again. So, okay. I'm going to leave this here for you guys, Gemini. All right. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Text the number in the description box for a booking, for a personal read. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Gemini. Bye.